Was good. I think this is the first time in a while I'm doing a webcam, but yeah, it's very dark in my room. One big reason why I haven't done webcams until now. So right now I'm looking at a potential trade on Euro. Um, it's a bit weird, right? Basically, we're just bearish in my eyes here, but we do have this gap here. So what I'm looking at is the classic inversion. Like if we inverse, I'm looking to target Asian lows as a scalp. If let me open my stream real quick. If we don't like my mind is very foggy, but yeah. The only reason why I wouldn't really choose to trade here is because of this 4-hour bullish gap. I do think we're gonna draw lower, but it's just risky shorting into this inversion and 4-hour gap, so we're probably not gonna do it because we have a very important POI here that kind of blocks shorts, and yeah, it kind of blocks shorts. So it's a very risky play to do. Trying to anticipate price coming here, but yeah, so probably won't do it though. Yeah, I'm just gonna have an alert and just watch it, but I'm not gonna enter. We have Jew at a potential buy here. We have, yeah, we're like price action is fucking garbage. PA is garbage here. We just ranged, we didn't do anything basically for a long period. We did trend, but it's no clear bias. What I use to determine bias here is these equal highs. So having these equal highs as a draw and having this gap, we are generally looking to draw higher. Also, we have an hourly inversion here, and I'm not looking to draw higher than this. This is probably also 4-hour, yeah, or something. I don't know what I marked here, but yeah, we have an hourly inversion here, so we cannot really be buying. And if I would buy, like, we already kind of are fucked here for the buys. Yeah, and I do want to see a sell set rate. Like, the setups just don't look good, right? I don't want to force. If I don't see a good setup, I'm not gonna take it. Do we want to short? Hell no, we don't want to short here. We don't want to be buying. Like, see how weird the market is. Like, we rated liquidity, and here we rated liquidity, and we just rated liquidity on both sides, and we do not know where we're drawing next. It's just weird. Oh, we actually did draw here. I saw this potential trade on DAX. It wasn't bad, right? I was looking to draw higher, but we already took buy side liquidity. So for me to actually take this trade, I would have wanted to have my first TP on this and my second TP on this. The only option for this trade would have been to buy towards that gap, which is a very risky play. Like, I don't really want to do plays like this. And if you look at shorts, our shorts ideas are fucked as well, because we have this bullish gap that just got mitigated. Even if we inverse, we cannot possibly, we don't really have a good draw. Like, even if we inverse, that's an hourly inversion or not, it's a 30 minute. Yeah, have this, like, they just don't look good. The setups don't look good because we don't have a solid draw, which is the first step of the strategy. We don't really have a solid draw. The only pair we have a solid draw on is Geo. So yeah, and I just don't feel confident in buying in this big ass void. So unless I see, I don't know, unless I see like a equal low rate, and then we have a 50-minute inversion higher, I'm not gonna trade this. It just doesn't look necessarily how I want it to be. But I am gonna watch it on my second monitor, and now we're gonna get into building the clothing brand. Like, I'm struggling a bit to, I don't know, be productive. Let me take this off because I'm kind of hot for some reason, or I can open the window. One thing I've been struggling with a lot is beating procrastination, bro. Like, it's not easy. Like, especially when naturally you think a lot is not easy at all to beat procrastination and not procrastinate. And all my life, what I've been doing is I've been always trying to find the perfect plan to start, or to do this or do that, and exactly that just blocks you from starting because you're trying to find the perfect step to take or the perfect way of doing things. But the way you're gonna find that perfect way of doing things is while doing the thing. You get what I mean? Like while doing the thing, you're gonna find a plan. And yeah, I'm just trying to be this, and I'm trying to be more productive. And I realized after a lot of reflection that motivation is an illusion. Like we all, what we do is wait for motivation before starting to do something. We wait for motivation before starting to do something, and motivation never appears, because motivation and hope appear after you start taking steps. So every good feeling, motivation to do things all come after you take action. So action, everything like that good feeling that you're chasing comes after you take action, not before. That's a big breakthrough in mindset, and that kind of makes it easier in a sense to start taking more action. So right now we're probably gonna try doing a design. I do want to do my next design, but we're gonna see. So we first need, let me show you the sketch. Like I don't feel motivated at all right now to do things. Like I generally don't even know. I'm not in the mood to do really anything, but I know my mood is gonna change while taking action. I like this. So where's my sketches? Here we did a sketch for the next design. I'm probably gonna make a hoodie at this point, but this is a pre-cool design. It's basically about perception. That's what I want to do. So what we're gonna look for now first is the eye. We need to find a good eye. Is this? Yeah, it's midnight. Wait, it's not midnight grave. What the fuck? I thought this is midnight grave. This is not a bad, but it's probably gonna cost money, right? Yeah, all the good fonts are costing money. That's one annoying thing with fonts. All the good fonts cost money, sadly. So let's try and find an eye. But how do I do that? Like I illustrate. This kind of looks cool. I don't want a female eye. Don't ask why. I just want a female eye. Female eyes are like better for the design I'm trying to go for. But how do I female eye? How the fuck do I say this? Illustration. This does look cool though. Ooh, I kinda like how this looks, except the flames. This also looks good. But we need like a pretty big eye. But I do like this. Where did it disappear? I'm just gonna download it just to not forget. But where the fuck did it disappear? I did wanna keep that shit. Am I tripping? Female eye. Where did I see that eye? I do wanna keep the post open, bruh, because we can look like a lot. What am I saying, bruh? So let's see. What can we find? Like how we usually start designs is just by searching the design. This is also good. This is kind of what I'm going for, something blank. Hi, how are you, bro? Chilling, bro, chilling. Just yeah, trying to cook up a design. How about you, bro? Dukan, is that how I pronounce your name? And also kind of waiting for a trade, but not really. Like maybe we're gonna have this euro short, but it just hard time for context kind of validates this trade, sadly. Yeah, yeah, back, bro, back from a way different mindset, I guess, and a way different direction this channel is gonna take. It's not gonna be so trading oriented anymore. It's gonna be more like a multitude of things. Bro, I can't really. I mean, this look good, but how the fuck do I find more of this? Blank eye, free eye. Because we don't need sketches. We need something finished. I don't know. I think we can search design maybe just for inspiration. I mean, not Illuminati, bro. Like, what are we doing? Why are they sketches? I don't want them to be sketches. I kind of want them to be finished product. Um, we probably gonna go on free pick, not on AI though, but on normal. Female eye. Yeah. Hey, you're doing well mentally, brother. I know I used to troll before a bit on your stream. Um, and I apologize for that. That's enough money. Yeah, bro, it is. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on anyone that really trolls or flames, because at the end of the day, bro, um, you don't. No one has to support me. Like, if you wanna hate, go ahead and hate. If you wanna support me, support me. Like, I cannot control that. If you resonate with who I am or the vision I have, just sure be here. If not, just leave. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna. How do I say in Romanian? I have an idea how to say it, but in English I don't. Design. I'm not gonna keep grudges for anyone. Oh, okay. This is now we're getting a bit better here on what I'm trying to do. Define designs. Like, I had a lot of people that hated on me. Clothing company, just design for now, but it's gonna be a lot of money. So if we look, I have made like a cost how much. This is my currency, but in total it's gonna be like 2k euros, 3k dollars to be able to actually start this. So it's gonna be a lot of money that is required, and I need to get a job. Like, I'm not gonna rely on trading to make money. So that's gonna be the next step. Like, I cannot potentially make this clothing brand if I don't get a job. But for the plan for now is just making a few more designs, making at least like 3 designs, and we're gonna see after. I don't know if it's fun for you to watch like clothing brand content for traders. I'm not sure, but we're gonna have trading clothes as well at some point. Ooh, this kind of looks good, not gonna lie. AI generated? Really? How is this AI generated? It looks fucking good. So let's see, what have we found? Eye logo. This looks kind of creepy. What the fuck is this? It kind of scares me. This looks better, but we need like I don't know how to explain. It just doesn't click yet. This does look decent. Right now I'm trying to do this. I don't know if you're still here. I have a sketch up on a design and I'm trying to do it. This has potential, but it's hard to find that. But it's even harder to design myself an eye, I think. Ooh, wait, this is fucking good, bro. This is very good. Oh my god, but how the fuck do I find more like this? Any designs you currently have? Yeah, I do have one design, bro. I have made one design. Where's my like this? This is the first design I made. I mean, let me just open up in Photoshop. Design. What the fuck? Why is it? Oh, okay. This is kind of the design I made until now. It's about just I saw a statue in Paris and I just got inspired. It's about thinking, but now I want to do about perception. So I want to have all these like topics that I'm making designs on. You get what I mean? Like thinking, action, discipline, surrender. You know, all these topics related to self-improvement. I want to make, so that's kind of my plan for now. Thought is the first design we made. Next is gonna be perception, and after that I don't even know, discipline, action, movement. I have all these topics I want to do clothes on basically, but yeah. And I want to have like messages. I think, what's your opinion on this? Like, honestly, like I don't need you to sugarcoat or anything. I just want your honest opinion. What's your opinion on this shirt for now? Like, if you think it's garbage, just tell me it's garbage. If you think it's good, tell me it's good. If there's room for improvement, tell me What do you think I could improve? This is just a tag. This is not gonna be here. It's probably gonna be like here, or yeah, maybe even here. But yeah, this is the current design I have for now. The first design, I mean, looks good. For perception, you can do something with like a mirror. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm trying to do, like with an eye. And I actually thought of inside the eye having a brain, because perception really starts from the brain, right? Because everything you believe affects your perception. For example, if you believe girls are hoes, that's how you're gonna see the world, through that lens, that girls are hoes. You get what I mean? So that's what, but a mirror is also a good idea. It's a good idea because it also kind of reflects. Yeah, a mirror, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Either a mirror or a brain with the eye, but the eye definitely stays, because that's kind of like the core message. Like, look, like all these kind of look decent, not gonna lie. But yeah, hi bro, hi. How you doing? This also looks good, so we're gonna see. But yeah, I feel like I'm pretty satisfied with my first ever design. Probably gonna print this, but really I'm fucking broke right now, bro. I'm fucking broke. I can't even afford to fucking print a shirt. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Well, okay, we have reached a good side of free pick. What eye can we try and use right now? Because these are premium. I don't think I can even use these. Ooh, I kind of like this. Oh, this is a video. Fuck. Fuck, bro. You kind of look good as fuck. But don't we have like a free picture that we can use just to try out? Yeah, we have this. I'm just gonna try, even though it's probably not gonna be what I'm gonna use. Yeah, but what we need to, I mean, it's a decent design and it's AI generated, so we probably can use it. But let me just remove, what did I do? Bro, what did I do? Oh, shift tab, okay. Are you good? I mean, I don't know if I'm good. I'm just starting out, bro. I guess, I don't know, just make your opinion based on this design. It's not something complicated, but I wouldn't say I'm good though. I'm just starting out. Maybe in the future I'll become good, but oh my god, it's such a bad job at cripping. But yeah, we're probably gonna do it ourselves. Bro, where did my, what the fuck? Where did my, oh, okay. Didn't know where my taskbar went. I would say I'm decent for like, because I have drawn a big period of my teenager years. I have been drawing, so I guess that helps a bit. My god, why is Photoshop so fucking bad sometimes at making like selection tools? And bro, my eyes are hurting. I can't even tell if I'm selecting or not. Okay, now I'm selecting. Boom. Okay, it didn't do such a bad job. We're gonna do shift, bro. Why is my shift not working? Okay. It's fucking weird how Photoshop works sometimes. We're just gonna try and make an idea of how the design would look like. Oops. Because right now I'm just sketching it. Of course, it's gonna be like a lot of you know what you can start. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you meant by that, bro. I mean, I am currently starting to design, I guess. Yeah, it still looks weird because we're gonna have a hard time trying to crop this shit, not gonna lie. But we're just gonna keep it like this for now. It's not gonna be the cleanest crop, but decent enough, right? For just getting an idea. Okay, what is happening? Are you a good designer? Or are you in this clothing brand business? I don't know if I seen you until now on the stream. I'm sorry if you were here and I didn't notice, but yeah. Now we need a brain. I mean, this already looks good, but we need something a bit more special. Like we can just use that, bro. These are. Mm, we need something a bit more special for the brain. This can work, but it's gonna be hard to crop. This can probably work. Um, mental health matters. Yeah, there is a big brand that has that logo. What is this? Ooh, that can be a good idea. Like having like the brain and perception, but I wouldn't write it in the eye though. Help players. We need lawyers. What do you mean we need to become visible in chatbots? I don't understand. What is that? What does that mean? Why would you need to be visible in ChatGPT? Or do you help lawyers make a reputation with the help of ChatGPT? Or I'm not sure what um, you're trying to say. I'm sorry. Ooh, okay, this color does look good. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know if it suits. It's gonna be nice to be like black and white and have the contrast with a brain. Interesting. We're gonna try. Let's just try at this point. We're not gonna solve anything by trying to find the perfect brain. Boom. See. Now the question is, how the fuck do I crop this shit, bro? Some pictures are not easy to crop at all. Like, I mean, didn't do such a bad job, not gonna lie. Quick selection. The fuck do I do this? Yeah, there's not gonna be. We're gonna do this. Let's just keep it like this. For perception, you can use in the eye and have a brain. Yeah, that's my idea, bro. That's my idea. Inside the eye, have a brain. That's what I'm trying to do right now. But I don't know how it's gonna look. The idea is good. Now it's about, I don't know, finding how to blend it really. Cause, oh, I know what I need to do here. Like it's gonna be hard to blend. Like you can just copy. Um, let's see what Era's doing. I'm not sure I want to trade this. I think it's gonna work, but I'm not sure I want to do it. You already, like technically what I would do here is just reach towards this low. I would target this low, but I don't like hard time frame context. We're shooting into one on a 4-hour FVG. What I need to do is make it somehow blend in the eye, and I need to do double layers here, sadly. Where am I tripping? Do I need double layers? I do need. Yeah, so when I move it hard, it kind of gets underneath the eye. But the idea is good. It's just about finding how to implement it. I don't really like how it looks. Like it's gonna be a lot of iteration or a lot of tries being done. Did my Photoshop just freeze? Hello? Bruh. Let's just save these as where is my folder as like a perception trial and try and come back then. Brand designs. And I have another idea with Chosen, which is very, very good. Like that idea is very good, but perception tryouts. It's very, very good, but it's a very hard design. It's not easy, bro. Like, oh my god, bro, it's not easy to do what I want to do. Yeah, we need to do some work on the layering, but oh my god, I have so many tabs. Like, see how it rejected already? Like, this is not good. Maybe if it breaks slower, I would consider it, but I just prefer on staying on the bench and not forcing a trade. And working on the clothing brand helps me not force a trade. We definitely need another brain. Like, that brain is not gonna suit. We need a bit of contrast Generally, my theme for the brand is purple. Maybe we can find a purple brain. Let's try and find. Keep creating. Fuck you, bro. Oh. This doesn't look bad. This doesn't look bad either, just the angle. Oh. Interesting. This is also looking good, but it's premium. What the fuck, bro? Bruh, sometimes it's crazy. This also looks good. This looks like a fucking cloud. This looks better. Yeah, these are kind of... I'm looking for a bit of contrast, for a bit of, like, epilepsy day, bro. What the fuck, bro? There's no way people will celebrate having epilepsy. Bro. Ooh, I like this as a texture. Interesting. Ooh, this also looks fucking good, bro. There is a lot of brains that have potential. It's just hard to find. I mean, it's not hard to find, really. But this brain definitely doesn't suit the vision. Like, if we go with a black and white like design, we need contrast. We definitely need contrast. We're just gonna try, but free pick is... Ooh, this also looks decent. They all kind of look nice. I don't really like... This kind of looks gross in a sense. Bruh. Let's try and make this. It's not something I'm trying to look for, but every time I'm in a sense copying and pasting an image, I'm getting closer to the idea of what I want to actually do, if that makes sense. Bro, look at this garbage crop, bro. Bro, Photoshop needs to get better at cropping. I mean, it did crop the main image, which is not bad at all, but we need the small dots. I mean, it's not bad. We can actually use this. I would like the particles, of course, but for now, we're gonna stick with this and try and see how it looks. It's not the color I'm looking for, but yeah, as I said, I'm just trying to find the design. We're trying to get closer to what I like. We also need to get rid of the eyeball. We need to get rid of it so we can place it in the center here, right? Yeah, definitely not what I go for. Let's first start and try and work on this layer to make do I get rid of the eye? How the fuck do I do this actually? Ooh, but look how high quality this image is. Jesus fucking Christ. Generated by AI, by the way. You said instead of the pupil, but it's gonna be too fucking small if we're gonna do that. We need to be instead of the whole eye. So for now, I'm just gonna try and crop this. Just, yeah, you're gonna see why if you're still watching this. We just will do this. We're not gonna sit too much on making the perfect cuts because it doesn't really matter. Right now we're just getting a rough idea of, yeah, what I'm trying to do. And now we're gonna not create vector mask, make selection. We don't need radius, we need like 2. And now we're gonna do selective mask so we can clip this shit. So now if we take our design, oops, and place it below here. Oh my god, that looks so cursed, bro. That looks so fucking cursed. It looks cursed as fuck, but it can definitely work. Imagine seeing this at 3 a.m. while you wake up and go to drink water. Oh, I should have done the pupil, not the eye. But interesting. Can be a way of doing this. Oh, it can also be an idea or having like an eye on the brain, but it just looks fucking cursed. It doesn't look healthy. This is yeah. We need only the pupil. We only need to get rid of the pupil. I was retarded for about 5 minutes. We need to make radius here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. I don't think that's a good crop. Oh, no. How do I do this? Like this. Can I modify? Okay. Still looks weird, but we have to make selection. Oh my god, 22 pixels. What is wrong with you, buddy? We're gonna do this so we can now do this. You get what I mean? Oh, wait, am I tripping? Oh, it needs to be. Wait, bro, what am I doing? Oh, we need a fucking inverse selection. Bro, like my brain is fucking crashing. I think I need to do an inverse select and still select the whole eye and shit. We're gonna do the fastest way we can. We don't give a fuck about how this is gonna look. Bro, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. But I'm figuring it out as I'm going. Can I do select inverse and now select the mask? So it remains, yeah, I think this is more like what I'm trying to go for. And now we can do this. Oh yeah, now we did it. You get what I mean? Ho ho ho. This already looks like so much fucking better. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even though the brain is not what we're trying to go for, the fact that we made this trick where the brain goes underneath the text or the outside of the eye, of course, it's a good touch. But the vision is not bad. We just need a better brain, and I need to think if I want to really stick with this design. So yeah, it doesn't look bad in my opinion until now. We just need a better brain. It sounds weird. Like look how strong you're rejected. Yeah, if now we break lower here and start really going lower, then I would consider being bearish. I think you can barely see my fucking face. It's so dark in my room. Yeah, now if we break this, we're gonna go lower. Do I want to trade it? I don't know. Hard time frame context, you generally don't really want to do that shit. Trade against higher time frame context, but yeah, we're gonna chill until then. Yeah, we're still gonna work on the design. I plan on working at least 2 hours every day. So instead of previously how I used to stream for like 2-3 hours for London, 2-3 hours for New York, do the same now. But instead of being so trading focused, it's gonna be more brand focused and maybe. Oh fuck, this kind of looks good, bro. Would I trust myself on taking this trade? Oh my god, this break looks fucking good, bro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this with a small 1% and just target Asian lows because now I don't see any way of this trade failing. Oh my god, what a good fucking break we got. I'm just gonna trust myself here. That's pretty much it. I'm just gonna trust myself. We're gonna do 12 lots. 11. Oh, what did I do? Stop loss comes above the gap, and we need like lower lot size. Even if I want to go more, we cannot really go more. Yeah, this gap looks fucking cracked, but we're probably gonna feel like this and get a 1 hour. I'm just waiting for the candle to close. We're just looking at those Asian lows. Yeah, I'm placing it right there. I basically I placed it here. TP is gonna be Asian low. So simple setup in a bit of a not the best context, but we're looking for the 1 hour. Even though we have very strong higher time frame behind this trade, I'm not looking to hold more than Asian lows. So while I go and chill a bit and smoke a ciggy, smoke a Johnny. Yo, I'm gonna let this run. Again, I'm very detached from trading. Whatever happens with trading, I don't even care. I don't rely on trading anymore. I think this should be a fine setup though. Now that we get this really good displacement over, we probably got tapped in. Right now, I'm in a bit of drawdown on the account because I did troll. I had a really good winning streak, really good winning streak, but I trolled in one day and fucking lost pretty much because I overrisked. So -4%. -4% right now on the account. I did troll a lot, but I guess we're gonna be fine as long as my trade selection is decent. So we're just gonna let this run. I'm gonna let this stay here. If it wins, it wins. We got a really good fill here. Very good fill. Euro is probably one of the best pairs you can trade on Funded Next because it has very minimal spread. So yeah, there's not gonna be any management on the trade. Nothing, either TP or stop loss. That's everything that is gonna be here. But I did really like the displacement. I didn't initially plan on entering the trade unless, I don't know, I see something that my intuition is like, yeah, this trade is gonna go. And we make like a simple 1.2 on Asian lows here. Should be pretty easy for price to deliver. So yeah, I'm gonna go smoke a ciggy. Gotta rebalance, rebalance. Well, so my man, yeah, chilling. I was away. We have this really small AVG which we can react off, but I don't think so. We did first week really good, then we retested and again broke lower. This could have been a scale in, but you have to see how we behave here, because yeah, higher time frame is not that favorable in yeah, our direction. But I think we just cleared the AVG. That's what it looks like. We just cleared the AVG. We should be continuing lower, but it's just a simple 1 hour. The count, bro, I just had one bad day that I really got fucked on. I had this. I should have stopped here, but I re-risked, which was not a bad entry though. It was just the market was really bad, but I had a huge winning streak before that, but pretty huge winning streak. But yeah, we're still fine, I guess. We're gonna be fine. How you doing, bro? Had a huge winning streak, didn't document, didn't do anything, cause yeah, I just was focused on getting my execution back to being constant. But I did crash out recently, which I lost like 3% in one day, 4% in one day. The count was at I think it was at 2.5, 3%, and I lost a lot. I don't even know, because it doesn't make sense to me how I lost that much. I think commissions, a lot of commissions. Let's see. Well, right now we're at minus 3.7. Let's see. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, we had really good, then I just fucking crashed out. This was, I think, yeah, I just over risked, so I'm still working on that, still working on getting my execution back to proper. But I think this is a decent trade for a 1 hour. Yeah, more than 1 hour not decent, but we're gonna see. We made a pretty huge recovery from like minus 8% drawdown. We're back in profit and now slightly back in drawdown, but I'm just gonna focus on keeping my execution good, and I think results are gonna take care of themselves. Are pretty close to TP. We just want to see this inversed. Oh yeah, this was the trade. Like, it was the most annoying price action ever, bro. Like, this trade was good actually. Not on Friday. No, here actually. Oh yeah, here. It was like a very classic, very solid drawn liquidity, buy sell liquidity raid. Again, raided London highs here and just looking to draw to this low, and then higher time frame target this AVG, but price just rejected. Why did it reject? Because of this hourly AVG, which I wasn't fully aware of. And yeah, it was the shittest price action. I just got tilted. I had my first entry here, first TP here. Price just fucking kept rejecting so many times. Manipulated here, I'm pretty sure on MetaTrader it looked better, and then it broke lower here, which was a good confirmation for re-entering after manipulating these highs. I had my stop loss trail here, and after it manipulated, I re-entered here, which should have worked. After manipulating both of these highs, it should have continued lower, but it didn't. So this was some shitty ass price action, bro. This was very shit. It's normally this trade would have worked, but it's not an excuse. The fact that I went on tilt and re-entered too big of a size when I shouldn't have really re-entered that big. But yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes price action is just shit. We gotta accept it. That's just how the market is. Sometimes it's gonna be great. Sometimes we get price melting towards our TP. Sometimes we don't. It's just part of the process. But let's see here how we behave on this order block. I would want to see us break lower soon, because we do have this 1 minute AVG, and trust me, price can fucking reverse of a 1 minute AVG if it wants to. Face reveal, bro. I have videos with a webcam before, but yeah, I guess you can call it face reveal. Not great, but we want to see how we behave here. I'm probably still just, I don't like watching charts. I don't like watching my trades anymore, because it just adds emotion. I'm not gonna manage this trade anyways, but yeah, it should work though, but it can also fail, because hard time frame is not that much in our favor. So we would want to see some intent soon. I don't think we have reason to rebalance back into break even again because we did twice. We don't need to do that again. We should continue order flow lower, but we can also reverse of this 1 minute AVG, which is, yeah, sometimes what price does. Oh shit, you can see me. I was leaning too far back. My bad. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go eat something. Let this trade cook, rot. Why did I want to say rot? And yeah, we should be holding this order block lower. If we don't, we're probably gonna reverse, or we're just gonna come back and retest break even. It's kind of boring. Like, this is how price action has been lately. Like, my trade should have, this is a fucking 6 pip idea. I should continue like in a couple candles, but this is just how the market has been lately. Not necessarily the greatest price action, but not bad either. Today we don't have a lot of news. I do want to start checking the economical calendar. Oh, this week is decent. We have FOMC this week. Wednesday we cannot trade. Average, wait, what? Oh, we have NFP, not FOMC, my bad. So we have NFP on Thursday, and Friday we have Bloody London. So yeah, we're probably gonna look to potentially trade like first part of the week. We're gonna see. I want to add, where the fuck, bro? I want to see this get inversed here, and I do want to see us break below that 1 minute AVG. We should be holding that order block though. It's a pretty clean order block. Why? Because first of all, it was built of buyers buying of the AVG and of this order block, and then it got closed below, and that's usually a very good order block most of the times, especially that is kind of isolated. So now we see this inverse. We should be continuing lower, and now we should break this. We should probably stall a bit on this and then just finish, I guess, but we never know with the market. That's what I learned. You never truly know. So I'm gonna go eat something. I'm just gonna let the trade run. As I said, I don't really enjoy being, I don't think it's good for your mental to be on the charts. If you don't have trade management, just don't watch the charts. Right now we don't have, it's a scalp, so this is either TP or stop loss. We don't have trade management, so there's no real reason to be glued to the charts. It doesn't help you. Like, that's what I also learned with time. Don't sit on the front of the charts if you don't have trade management. And even if you do, let's say we would have had validated intraday setup, which it is validated here, but I don't want to trade it. Let's say I look to target here. How I trade is I just have an alert on first TP. When the alert gets hit, I take partials, go break even, and then just put it on the second monitor and let it run. So most of the times it's not good for me to watch charts, even if I have trade management. It's just not good. I have alerts when I want to manage my trade. Let's see if this, I'm only gonna wait like one candle. I want to see if we reject the inversion. This is a pretty good close. We should kinda initiate of it based on that rejection that we have. If we see here as well, this is just very short of flow getting respected first, with the order block getting respected here, confirmed by the inversion, and now we respect the inversion. We should be holding lower below this. If this gets broken, we're reaching TP, but that has yet to happen. Price is struggling a bit, but should be fine.
chart looks pretty good, but we need to break below that one. Like right now, I'm just focused on maintaining good execution and maintaining it constantly, like every single day, maintain good trades, right? Cause and not crash out possibly at all, because you see I crashed out, and now even if this trade hits TP, I'm recovering 30% of the crash out that I had. So I mean, not really, but yeah, still, right? um Execution needs to be constant. In my opinion, this is a classic trade that I will take. um it's a classic, right? It's a classic on my strategy. It's very classic. The only thing that is iffy about the trade is the fact that we have a 4-hour AVG. But 4-hour kind of gets countered by the fact that it's really voided and we should be drawn lower. So it's a riskier play, of course. But yeah. It looks like we're slowing down in a sense. That's what I don't really like about the trade. We had first rebound and we keep kind of like slowing down. But now we have the sell side here. We should get taken sooner or later, I guess. We're gonna see. Most of the times, when you have a hard time for POI against your direction of the trade, you should skip. The only reason I'm taking this is because we had really strong inversion on the hourly, on the 50-minute, and because we had really good displacement, and the fact that we're voided. So it's a very rare exception that you generally don't want to make. In this case, I just made it because intuitively I know price is very likely on reaching lower towards this and then reversing, but generally you don't want to make exceptions like this on a general basis, I would say. You know what I mean? Generally don't trade against higher time frame POIs, especially 4-hour, right? Look at this. But we're probably going to reach in this order block. It's a very risky call to make. So it's a very risky call to make. It's not worth doing it over a long-term basis unless you're really confident that a certain thing is gonna happen, right? Which, well, I think we're gonna draw lower here. Risky play, but we're gonna see. It's really slowing down, but we look like we're holding this small inversion that we have here. So now we have equal lows here. I would be slightly more confident in reaching lower, but again, I do have a feeling the trade is gonna fail because we're trading against that higher time frame, which probably shouldn't have done. But now it is what it is. Now if it's a loss, it's a loss, but I think it's still not worth doing it in the long term, if I'm being fully honest. Even if this trade wins, yeah, I'll probably will get out a break even, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't really trust. I do trust that this area is gonna hold though, so I don't know. I'm not like, now I'm not gonna touch it. If I lose, I lose, and it's gonna be, if I lose, it's gonna be because of this higher time frame PI that we're trading into. So I didn't need to learn this lesson again, but apparently I learned it, even if it fails. But yeah, as I said, it doesn't look good. It's just that yeah, I'm probably gonna get out of break even, not gonna lie, because this is just stupid. But I don't have trade management. See, it's a battle inside my head. I don't have trade management. Right now, I'm gonna leave it, and it is what it is. If I take a loss, it's gonna be on the same lesson that I already learned 2,000 fucking times. That don't trade against higher time frame POI. But if I have to learn it again, I'm gonna learn it. I don't give a shit.
said, bro, like we already see that I shouldn't have traded this. It's probably gonna work off the stop FVG, but this reaction just confirms to me mostly that I shouldn't have traded this because of the higher time frame POI. Like that's the thing with trading, which is fucking annoying because you can have the most textbook fucking setup, which in this case it is a textbook setup, and then there comes a fucking higher time frame POI that invalidates your trade. And if you want to trade, if you want to make progress, you're gonna force it. But that's exactly the problem, and you see me making it when I should have just said, okay, I'm skipping this. Why am I trading against like a higher time frame POI? You get what I mean? Like it's just making these stupid mistakes, and that's why I haven't turned profitable yet because I keep not maintaining it a consistent trade selection, right? I have good streaks. I have like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or months where I have really good execution or you have really good trade selection. Then I just start like I start loosening it and I start saying, okay, yeah, this is gonna work against the higher time frame POI, or that when I should. Oh my god, I got so scared. When I should have fucking skipped it. I know this trade has still a high chance of working, but I know I shouldn't have taken it because of that higher time frame. Now I don't know. I'm probably, even if this trade wins, I do not deserve it because I should have skipped it. I'm looking at that big gap, but I don't have trade management. I don't manage my trades, right? So that's the thing. Now that I'm in it, I generally have to leave it, and I think it can work, but it's just not it, right? I have to. I cannot keep making the same mistake. I cannot like. That's why trading is so fucking hard because it's so slippery, bro. Like it's so slippery, so easy. You can slip from having a consistent execution and taking consistent trades. You can so easily slip to not having consistent trade, just from a fucking thought. You can have one thought in your mind like, oh, I want to take a win today, and that thought fucking transforms into you taking a shitty trade. Like that's why trading is so fucking hard, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie about that, but yeah, it is what it is. Right now, I'm fine whatever the outcome of the trade is. But I know if it wins, I don't deserve it. If I lose, I deserve it. Right now, I'm not gonna manage. I'm not gonna do anything because I should have skipped of that 4 hour PI. No matter what intuition says, like when you see some shit like this, out like no question. No matter what type of displacement you're seeing, no matter how good a displacement is, you should skip this. When you have a hard time feeling POI, that should invalidate your trade. It makes it less likely for price to continue lower, right? Like look at this right now. Right now is rejecting bullish, and this is definitely not a good sign for being short here. But I'm gonna take it because I deserve it. If it's gonna lose, I deserve it. your piece down like you patch. That's why trading is so fucking hard, man. Like it's so hard, bro. It's not easy at all. That's what I'm saying, because it's so fucking hard to be consistent. I know this trade is likely to work, but it's not a trade I should have taken because of the hard time frame PI. Like I know it has a high chance of working now, especially since we are kind of inversing this. But no, what am I doing? Um, it's not a trade I should take. This is why I wanted to talk about why trading is so fucking hard. Because in trading, you need to be consistent. And us as humans, we have all these fucking moods or all these thoughts that we come in. Like we have all these moods. Like we're not consistent. Some days we feel like great, like we're on top of the world. And some days we feel like we're the most garbage person ever. And it's so fucking hard to stay and keep a consistent execution no matter how these moods are. That's why trading is so fucking hard to be consistent, bro. And to be honest, I don't know. I think it just comes with practice and just practice and being consistent and just getting better at it. It doesn't fucking click. But to be profitable, you actually need to maintain a consistent execution over at least 3 months, I would say. At least 3 fucking months. And it's not easy at all, bro. Like, even after 3 years of being in this journey, it's not fucking easy to be consistent. Not one bit, bro. Not one bit. And I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Like, how are you supposed to just, I don't know, just be, yeah, taking the same fucking trades over and over again, regardless of the mood, regardless of what you're going through, right? That's what is so fucking hard about trading. But yeah, I know this trade is gonna win, but even if it wins, I don't deserve it because I should have skipped it. Now if this inverse is doomed, right? Now if this gets closed above, it's doomed. But I'm not gonna close because I deserve this loss, and I'm not gonna learn if I don't feel paid. So I deserve pain if it calls for that, and even if it wins, I should still feel pain because I shouldn't have taken this trade. But now I'm gonna let it do whatever it wants because I deserve to lose this trade, or I basically just deserve to lose this trade because I shouldn't have taken it. But now I'm gonna stick through it because yeah. We're gonna get back to our design. That's why trading is so fucking hard, bro. It's so hard, man. Like, bro, it's so fucking hard. I'm gonna update you with whatever happens with the trade, but yeah, definitely shouldn't have taken it. That's for sure. Because of the hard time frame PI, you have to understand, right? Once a hard time frame PI is in your way of trading lower, it drastically decreases your win rate. Like this setup from a 60 to 80% win rate, it drops to like a 40. It gets fucking reversed. It gets legitimately reversed when you have a hard time frame PI behind your trade. In this case, I just kind of knew that it's likely to work because of this, but it's not worth taking. It's not worth taking those chances because think about it. It's like 40%. This setup right now has a 40% chance of winning. Do you think that long term that's gonna help you be profitable? Hell fucking not. It's not gonna do that. It's not gonna do that. It's just not worth taking long term. Like, see how we're rejecting? Like, this is definitely a low probability trade. Like, trades that I take that are trades that I should have taken just fucking melt to TP, right? But it's so hard to just wake up every day, wanna trade, wanna turn profitable, and just say, oh yeah, this looks like a fucking perfect setup. This looks like a perfect setup, which it is. Except we have this 4 hour PI. Let me just skip this. Like, it's so hard to do. It's so fucking hard to be like, yeah, I'm not taking this, right? It's so hard. It's extremely hard to do it, and it's not. This is just trading. This is what you have to do. You have to do even after you have the best setup that fails and rejects multiple times. You have to be like, yeah, this is just the market being shit. I need to take the day off. Like, it's so hard. Trading is not easy at all, bro. Like, I've been in this shit for 3 years, bro, and it has gotten easier, but it's still not easy. It's still not easy to be like every day, wake up, see shitty trades, be like, yeah, I'm not taking this. See a perfect fucking textbook setup, and be like, yeah, there's a hard time frame PI invalidating this trade, and I need to skip it. Like, it's so hard because you want to trade. There's a fucking perfect setup here. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard. But as long as we don't give up, at some point, I believe we're gonna make it. As long as we don't give up. It's just that it's extremely fucking hard. That's the only thing about trading. It's just so hard to maintain a proper execution, to maintain a proper mental state, even when we as humans don't have consistent mental state. Oops, I started my stream, my bad. It's fucking hard. It's not easy. But as long as we keep going, we're gonna get better at holding consistent execution. At some point, we're gonna hold it long enough to be actually be profitable. That's the only thing. Like, of course, consistent profitability comes with consistent execution, but the hard part is being able to be consistent every fucking day, no matter how you feel. That's the hardest part, bro. Like, how are you supposed to do that? And I think one major thing comes in being consistent in general in your life. Because if you're consistent in your life, if you have a routine you're following, no matter what mood you're going through, you're more likely to do the same with trading. It's easier to do the same with trading, right? That's what I think. So that's what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build a job. I'm trying to build uh, a passion that I have outside trading. I'm trying to build all these things so it's easier for me to be consistent. I don't want to be doing it through sheer willpower anymore. I don't want to do that. I don't want to force myself to be consistent. I just want to be consistent because it's who I am. If that makes any fucking sense. But yeah. It's not easy, bro. That's one thing that's for sure. It's not easy at all. That's why it takes so many years for people to master this skill, and for me as well, because I thought, yeah, I'm him, bro. I can do this shit, bro. What do you mean I can do this shit? You know? But it's not easy to be consistent, bro. Not one bit easy. And that's why I think one solution to that, or making it easier to be consistent, is having a consistent routine outside your life. And being consistent generally in your life. If you're not consistent in your life, how it's gonna be way harder to be consistent in trading. Yeah, I don't like how this is looking. I look like shit. But yeah, trading is hard. And yeah, it's just at the end of the day, that's all that it matters right now. I have a profitable strategy, a very profitable strategy. The only thing that is hard doing is maintaining that good execution regardless of what you're feeling, bro. Like, that's so fucking hard to do. That's so hard to do because as humans we're gonna go through a lot of moods, and we all go through a lot of moods, and you have to be like, nah, no matter how I'm feeling, I'm gonna do this, right? It's so fucking hard. Where's the, oh shit, it's so big. I mean, this doesn't look bad actually, but I still feel like it's something wrong with it, and I don't know what. It's too big of an eye though, or is it? Can we make it like cover the whole eye? I don't think that's necessarily a good choice. I don't like this. I think the colors are decent, but I don't know if anyone's watching the stream, but yeah. Just wanted to share what I feel. Trading is hard. It's not easy. So I should not rely on it to be your job or do it full time, because it's gonna be too fucking hard. It's too hard to go all in on trading. All in just adds way more pressure on making this thing work that is so hard to make it work. It's so fucking hard, bro. But this is just trading. It's very hard, but it's also very rewarding. I still think it's gonna work. It's just clear that it's a lower probability trade since we're stagnating so much. We have equal lows here. We do have these gaps, and we're currently holding this breaker right there, but it does really depend on which side we're gonna break. But by the looks of it, we're holding this gap, and we're gonna continue breaking lower. But yeah, it's still not a good trade. Definitely that I shouldn't have taken, but I'm not closing it because if it loses, I deserve it. I don't deserve to get out of break even. I deserve to lose it. Simple, because I did the wrong choice, and if it loses, it loses. If it wins, I'm still gonna keep the same mindset. I still don't deserve it, even if it wins. As this is pretty bullish, even if you look up price here. We ended up actually fucking respecting that 1 minute AVG, and then we hold this breaker here. So yeah, just let it loose. I deserve it. If it doesn't, it's just luck, to be honest. Because I know like this is like a 40% win rate trade, which is way far from my normal trades. And it's stagnating a lot. Fucking weird ass, goofy ass. This is how you see very quickly that it's a low probability trade. You shouldn't stagnate like this when I'm taking trades that I'm supposed to. Price fucking melts. Okay, I want to see if we, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Fucking annoying ass platform. The shittiest platform is MetaTrader, bro. It's just hard, bro. Trading not easy. Don't expect to be profitable because this shit is so hard. Think about it. You're essentially, how you're gonna reach profitability is by being fucking consistent every day, no matter how you feel. And that's a hard thing to do. People spend their whole lives trying to become consistent, and I myself, I spent 3 years, bro, trying to be consistent. I'm not talking only about trading. I'm talking about my life. It's so fucking hard to be consistent in anything that you do, not only trading related, in anything that you do. It's so fucking hard to do it. It's so hard. But as long as you don't give up, I think essentially you can do it. I think anyone can do it if you don't give up. But yeah, it's hard to even build a habit, bro. Like, even build a habit of reading a book every day. That shit is not easy. It's so fucking hard to do. It's such like a small task. And then think about trading when you have to do all of these things: maintain good trade selection, trade only A plus setup, have good trade management, have good entry. There's so many things to keep consistent at once. And it's so hard already to fucking read a book, read 5 pages every day. It's fucking hard. And then we think about trading. I think people that are best suited for trading are people that generally don't overthink and generally just don't struggle to be consistent. There are some people that naturally just are consistent persons that don't struggle with consistency, but if you're an overthinker, procrastinator, any of these things, is gonna be so fucking hard because you're essentially just trying to change your nature. Look at this trade. This is not. It doesn't need a fucking certificate to tell that this is a low quality trade. But yeah. Look at this, bro. We're just not doing shit, bro. I'm really curious what is gonna happen with this trade. Right now we have a big ass gap here, which is interesting. This big ass inversion. So it really depends on which side we're gonna initiate first. The thing is, we are building trend line liquidity on the buy side, so still probably more likely to play bullish. On a intraday context, we are holding this inversion, which still makes it good to hold potentially lower, and we still have relative low resistance liquidity, and we should be drawing lower technically. But again, we do have a big ass 4 hour in our way. We do have pretty strong bearish order flow here, respecting this order block and this FVG, but this is a massive cock block. That's why price is stagnating. If we wouldn't have had this 4 hour FVG, this move would have finished almost in like 10 minutes, right? Because it's a 1 hour. It would have finished almost in 10 minutes. Why are we struggling? Because there's buyers in this bullish FVG. You get what I mean? It's not a lot of science. But we don't want to be in this, even if it ends up working. We don't want to be in this because we don't want to be in the potential of buyers, really strong institutional buyers stepping in from that order block, that FVG. On the long term, still not a trade we should be taking. But generally, if we do initiate below this MVG, we're gonna go lower. But see how we're stagnating? There's a clear battle between buyers and sellers. Even higher time frame, even lower time frame. Both fucking ways. On higher time frame, we have a bearish order block, a bullish order block. On lower time frame, we have a 50-minute MVG, 50-minute MVG. On lower time frame, we had a 1-minute MVG. You get what I mean? Like, is this battle? We don't want to participate in battles. We want to participate when a clear side has won the battle and we're just joining that side. We don't want to be caught in trades like this. It's not worth it. Let's see if we actually initiate or it's just like a sweep. Bro, I need to delete this shit because it's fucking positioned in mine. For now, I'm just gonna chill. I just am really curious what is gonna happen with this trade, and I'm fine with both ways. I'm just really curious what side price is gonna choose here. If we initiate, we close below with TP getting hit. If we reject and start building higher again, it's stop loss getting hit. So it can go both ways immediately. But looking at price, I still do think it's slightly more likely to be bearish. But even if I think that, that doesn't mean I should have taken it. Like, we just been doing nothing for half an hour. Do you think that would happen on a high probability trade? We would have already been like TP hit from like here, like 10 minutes in. Like, not even that. When price is struggling to deliver 5 pips or 6 pips, you know it's a low probability trade. Price should finish that in like not even 10 minutes. Like, it's still not doing anything. And we're not in bank holiday, we're not in any of those things. But if you look at our replays, we're gonna see that they actually moved. Because we chose a low probability pair and a low probability idea. Look at this shit, bro. This inversion was actually clean. I was thinking about the setup, it just, yeah, not the greatest. Oops. At this point, it's probably gonna lose based on the gap, but again, I'm just taking it as a man because I deserve it. This is not that bad of an idea on UK. It's not that bad actually, but it's not great either. Like, this is a way choppier setup. Way choppier, but like London lows here should be very easy to take. Now we do have this 5-minute here. Like, bro, my trades take 20 minutes on average. And this trade, we're in this trade for like 1 hour. On a 5-pip move, by the way. On a 5-pip move. This is crazy, bro. But yeah, this is your trading, and to be honest, bro, what the fuck is this? To be honest, I'm grateful for whatever the result, whatever's gonna happen with this, because I needed to learn this. I needed to wake up and like understand that trading, you need to be consistent. There is no other way around. And right now, yeah, this is bullish. This is gonna get most likely like 80% chance it's gonna be stop loss getting hit. Or, of course, if we inverse, it's gonna be reaching lower. The thing is, the trade is fucking textbook. Like, on the intraday is textbook. It's just this 4 hour that fucks the trade. That should have been like, yeah, we're not taking this. Oops, what did I do? But it is what it is. What are we doing? We have not been doing shit for like a long time. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Yeah. Like the only way the trade would work is if we invest right now and we initiate below this AVG. Otherwise, it's gonna get stopped out pretty much. But interesting that we didn't do shit for like 1 hour while my trades take fucking 20 minutes to play out. Are you fucking serioso? Are you serioso, bro? Sure, Facebook is fucking. That's a good start. Not gonna lie, we're probably gonna initiate it. It really matters a lot which side we're gonna initiate. I would want to see, of course, initiation lower because that would mean we're likely on winning the trade. But um, yeah, it doesn't matter what side we're gonna choose. We have this big ass FVG here, which is pretty important on deciding what side we're gonna choose next. Big ass FVG, the center of the range. Of course, I do want to see an initiation lower, retest, and just continue. But yeah, price is just stagnating. I'm curious how much is gonna stall like this. That's what I'm curious of. Bro, what are you doing? See, this is why trading drives you crazy, bro. Like, because of these scenarios where price just does nothing. And if you actually sit and watch this, it's gonna fucking drive you crazy. His price has not been doing nothing for 30 minutes. And we're 1 minute, bro. We have no bank holiday. We should have technically a good day, but why it's stalling is because of our time frame. So yes, low probability conditions can be definitely determined, which in this case should have been very easily determined and should have been a very simple decision to not take the fucking trade. But it is what it is. Like, look at this shit, bro. Like, I not doing shit, man. But I can say I didn't expect it. I definitely did expect a lower probability trade, but the entry was really fucking good. Look at this. 1 week retest, second week it should have continued. Didn't. Higher time frame POI. The reason why we got this reaction. Moko moko. Boko boko. Bro, this drains you so hard, like watching this shit, man. But yeah, we didn't do a lot of work today on the clothing brand. I mean, until now, I'm probably gonna take a break after this, and I really need to prioritize getting a job, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to rely on trading. I do want to keep consistent execution, of course, that's my goal, but I don't want to rely on trading to make money because that shit adds my bad, a lot of pressure, which makes it even harder to be consistent, right? So I think to be fully consistent in trading and finally turn profitable, it also you have to kind of design your life
to make it easy for you to be consistent, in a sense. You get what I mean? Remove pressure from trading. Be consistent in your life, in your habits, so it can be easier to be consistent. Yeah. We look like we're initiating, but come on, bro. Like, can you initiate and stop rejecting? Bro, bro. In this, this is good. I like consolidating because consolidating protects in a sense stop loss. But like, look at this shit. We rejected again, bro. Bro, this PA, bro. But could have been easily fucking predicted. And it would have been a simple decision, just skip the fucking trade. But sometimes it's too late. And you have to take it as a man. Bro. Like, what is this PA, bro? Like, imagine imagine needing to pay rent on relying on trading to pay your rent. This trade dictates whether you pay your rent or not, and then you sit here and watch 1 fucking hour of this transaction. Like, just imagine, bro. Like, this is fucking detrimental. Good thing we're on a funded. Bro, why my webcam doing crazy shit, bro? Like, very nice trade. Dog shit trade, bro. Shouldn't have taken it, but it is what it is.
as punishment. I definitely deserve this. It's nothing new and it's not something I didn't expect. I fully deserved this loss. So that's why I had so many opportunities to close out break even, but I don't wanna escape. I wanna take what I deserve. I deserve the straight to lose. So probably just gonna chill a bit and yeah, hopefully I learn from this experience. I'm just gonna save this design. I'm not gonna design anything. I need to apply for jobs, bro. Not gonna lie. Did I do something in this? I don't think I did. For now, it's still floating. It didn't stop out miraculously. Fucking miracle. But yeah, I deserve it. I'm just gonna play some Valorant and yeah. Now it's getting stopped out. I do deserve it, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, bro, like, oh my god, price action is so shit. Nah, bro. Like, I fully deserve this loss because yeah, even though the setup was fucking textbook intraday, I shorted into a fucking 4-hour AVG, and what a surprise! We actually fucking failed. It's simple. The reason was that 4-hour AVG. But yeah, it's hard to be consistent. It's fucking hard. So this is probably gonna be it for today's stream. Yeah, not great with trading, but I'm working my best. I'm trying to be consistent. That's what I'm working towards. It's so fucking hard, bro. It's so hard. But yeah, what can you fucking do? Just get better and just keep learning. I guess there's no other fucking way around it rather than just keep learning and keep getting better. I fully deserve this. I know I'm a good trader. Like, I know when I have good execution, I have 60-80% win rate. But the hard thing is maintaining that consistent execution. So I'm still working on it.